Here's how you detect an object using the mouse in Unity. It looks something like this. First, create an object. Make sure it has a collider, else the mouse can't see it. Next, create a blank object. Let's call it Interaction Manager. Give it a script of name, cursor, click, object detector. Open it up, remove everything but the update function. Whatever code is in here will run forever. And we want it to keep detecting the clicking attempt. So, to put it simply, if input get mouse button down 0. Now, before we continue, you have to understand that the object itself and the cursor resides in two different worlds, where one is in world space and the other screen space. They can't really talk to each other because we need a messenger to bridge the gap. And this messenger is the screen point to ray function. It is a function by the camera component. And for simplicity's sake, we'll just use the primary camera, which is camera.me. Now, this function requires one parameter, which is the location of the cursor. So very carefully use input.mousePosition. However, all this did was just shooting a ray. Thus, we need to check if it hits something. Introducing physics.raycast. It takes in two parameters, a ray input and the ray hit output, to turn down the ray in question and the hit result. We already have the first one, and the second one is the output. Thus, we use the output keyword followed by the type and name. And since it needs a ray hit output, introduce it as a raycast hit class, and we name it hit result. Now we put the entire thing in an if statement, so whatever code is inside will run as long as we have a hit result. And to test if it works, we'll debug all of the output. Our output is a class of raycast hit data, and it contains like quite a lot of shit. But the main thing we want is the collider of who is hit, which then we can use to find the object's name. Now with our fully crafted object detector, put it into our left click check, and with that, we can now use our mouse cursor to detect a workspace object. I use this as one of the core mechanics of my latest game, which you should check out because